begins! Interview time! The CPU Summit! Quests, a series of missions that the CPUs of game industry must respond to. The CPUs undertake quests in order to collect items and defeat monsters at the wills of their people. Indeed, one could say that quests control the CPUs. Game industry journalists, those tasked with reporting on the deeds of the different CPUs. They write articles on the CPU's feats, which in turn bring them fame. Which is why I'd like to write a feature about all 4 of you CPUs: Neptune, Noir, Blonde, and Vert. Please agree to let game industry journalist extraordinaire Dengekiko have exclusive interviewing rights.
First off, don't start a conversation by saying which is why. So do you want us to do a quest or... Because yuck, what a snore chore. I mean, we can do stuff other than go do generic quest R, CPUs.
Right. We don't do quests as slaves to our people. It's of our own volition for game industry's sake.
I get that, but I wanted it to sound exciting and give quests a much more crucial connotation.
Now, if we ignore most of Dengekiko's sensationalism, she does have a valid point. Although, I feel doing quests all for the sake of an exciting read is a rather vain reason.
I knew Vert would say the words that my brain was thinking. Why not write about my adorableness instead? Or showcase my slender, toned legs reminiscent of a kangaroo? That'd be an instant hit with my fans.
Sounds like a scoop. I'm on it. I'll pull as much cuteness out of each of you that I possibly can.
Hang on. Things have been peaceful.
Yes, I gathered you all here knowing, in truth, I've looked into several quests.
That's good. I was just thinking that I bet everyone in game industry wants to read more about me.
I'll agree to it too. Quests need to be reported on anyway. So this kills.
So we're split about having these interviews. I was hoping you would agree unanimously. Can't be helped, I suppose. All right, Noir and Blanc, we'll have interviews in...
Just a moment, please. I never said that I was not interested in having an interview. And I am also quite curious about the quests you have gathered for us to handle.
Vert, you traitorous vixen! How could you turn your coat on me?
But Neptune, I never agreed with you either. I would be foolish to let Noir and Blonde bask in the limelight. It has been ages since I left my bedroom, so it would feel like a waste to return empty-handed, as it were.
Vert, you realize you just said something kind of pathetic, right? Don't hole up in your bedroom, okay? Instead, maybe we could, you know, like, hang out sometime. Or not. We could eat cakes with tiny forks, look at overpriced fashions, or even, visit your preferred arcade?
Try not to make me into a charity case, will you? But I suppose I can consider your offer.
Care to renege on your stance, Neptune? We're all going to move on without you.
Yeah, just say you want to tag along with us.
I'll go with the flow, sure, but aren't we supposed to have a conflict or argue or something? Like, we disagree at first and end up using the quests as a competition to drag each other's faces in the dirt. We ultimately bond in friendship, hold hands, and skip into the sunset, hoping for a brighter tomorrow. Doesn't that kind of setup sound like a way more tubular subject for your word-writing job?
Stop making things so convoluted. If we have to drag you along, no way we'll finish before the sun sets.
Whatever, party pooper heart. Let's get this conflict-free show on the road, then. Fun is fun, after all.
Your motives aside, I'm happy to see that you all want to be involved. Oh, and your plot setup, Neptune? I'll keep it as a plan B in case my idea falls through for some reason.
Sweet! Let's go, ladies. We gotta show Dengeki and game industry what sort of stuff we're made of.
Now loading!
You got it. You're kidding me.
Here I go!
Now loading! Here we are, the first quest location. If I could get a word from each of you before we begin. Noir?
Me first? Okay, then I'm gonna set the standard that others will try and fail to match. I am pleased to be a part of this interview. I will do my best now and in the quests to come.
Dude, Noir, way to sound extremely boring. Stiff as a board. Loosen up and act like a living thing.
You're one to judge others. Fine, let's see you do better.
If you insist, I'll show you how a soundbite is meant to sound. Biting. Howdy, game industry! How's the haps? It's me, your one and only idol of idling Neptune. Peace out!
You aren't being recorded. And please, don't do any of that peace out stuff unless I say to.
Oops. Well, you can edit that out. Just keep the it's-a-me part because that was comedy gold.
Heavens, what sad examples you two have set. Although I expected no better from Neptune. Neither of you understands what it takes to make a breaking article. Allow me to show you the way. I shall show you all what it takes to ensure game industry's continued peace. Watch me shine as your wisest CPU.
Not bad.
Is it my turn? I better put my best foot forward here.
Coming at you with her brightest smile is me, Blondie B. I'll do my Blondie best, so please cheer me on.
Huh?
Blonde, what just took over your personality system or whatever? Can you keep that up this whole game? It's been a while since we went on a quest, so maybe you got too giddy? Are you okay? Need a little nap?
If you say that now, it makes what I said appear to be even more phony. But this is a war on character stereotyping. Noir is normal, Neptune is casual, Vert is formal. Those three approaches taken, my only choice left was to make an appeal as the cute one in order to stay relevant. You're all getting too complacent. I'll use this opportunity to break into a new market of believers.
underestimated her again. But it's obvious my popularity will be impacted by this article, so... I see. The quests aren't the real challenge. The other CPUs are! Dengeki-ko, I demand a retake!
Huh? Noir, please relax. That was just a lead-in, so it really isn't a big deal. Don't get critical quite yet. I think it was great to see your unique personalities come through. Come on, let's begin before it gets dark out. I'll be cheering you all on from the sidelines.
Ugh, fine. I'm gonna win anyway, so that'll get things back on track.
Yeah, don't fall down a pit and die.
Let us keep the abrasive comments to a minimum, shall we?
We're gonna show off our fancy pants moves in this quest, right, ladies?
Right.
Now loading.
Take this! Here! This! Show me your skills! Ha! Here I go! Here I go! Connect with exercise! So let me fight for a bit! Show me your skills! Ow! Take this! I did it! I got an item! Show me your skills! Take this! Take this! Yeah! Rainy Ragnapura! Show me your skills! Yeah! Go! Here I go! Show me your skills! I must fall back! Go! This! Ha! Gotcha! Take this! Ha! Yeah! Gotcha!
At long last, it's special time.
Slash! Take this! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! This! Ha!
Why would you hide how injured you are?
I did it! Yeah! Ha! Ta!
This is the last one.
Let me show you the power of a CP spiral break! Got you! May your soul be cleansed! Checkmate! Huh. Let us do our best next time as well. The result is obvious, but I enjoy the praise all the same. I am stronger now.
We lost a fabric, you guys! Hang on a sec, everyone! What happened to our clothes?
Ah! What the hell is this? What's going on with our clothes? This didn't happen in any of the other games.
Oh dear, what a conundrum. This will cause my popularity to grow even more.
Hey, Idea Factory! I thought we had an agreement not to cross this line. What are we supposed to do about this?
Why so antagonistic? We merely need to exit the dungeon and our clothes are magic.
I'm not surprised you aren't batting an eye, Vert, but how do you think poor Blonde feels?
Don't drag me into your insecurities! This isn't a big deal. But in worse situations, right?
I guess. It feels like our limits are constantly being tested, though.
Aha! This must be the unique sales point for this game. Bring it on! We'll still be strong female leads.
Thank you very much, console patron units of game industry.
Good grief, I am poopered out. It was a fun quest though, so thanks.
You have my thanks for this. I'll be happy to help anytime you want to write another article about me.
What an invigorating workout that was. Please call upon me again anytime.
That was interesting. I look forward to reading your article.
Okay, thanks everyone. Leave the rest to me. I'll make sure it catches even our casual readers' eyes. I've got to head back to the office and type it up before midnight, so stay tuned.
Being a game industry journalist must be a tough job. She finished working and has to go do more work? Yeesh.
How about we all play some games while we wait for her article?
We just finished a quest and you already want to play games? You've got surprising stamina, Vert.
Games are our lives.
Count me in. I'll play until I drain your stamina bar dry. Be prepared for an all-night game-a-thon.
I don't mind joining in. Enjoying games until the sun starts to come up is fun. Sometimes.
Well, Noir, you were complaining about being tired, but what say you? We won't force you to join us, but...
Of course I'm coming, duh! Games are living or something, right? I can win against you all night!
Says the broad who nods off while holding her controller.
You should talk. You end up drooling right on my newest controller every single time. It's always you.
True, Neptune always falls first, but watching her still push buttons in her sleep is equally enjoyable.
Perhaps we should only play until we want to sleep? Whatever the case, we must make haste and begin playing.
Now loading.
I wonder what Famitsu wants to see us for.
Isn't it normal to assume it's for an interview? I bet she wants to tell me that my crazy good drawing I submitted is going to be featured in an article! Wow, Ram! Good for you!
Get real. Why would she have called us here as well then?
Probably because I turned in a bunch of drawings of all of us and used your names and stuff. Goodness, you did? How did your drawing of me turn out? You made me look cute, right? Yeah. Yeah, Nepgear. Cute, sure. I know that long pause wasn't for no reason. It's hard to believe you. Ram's a good drawer. Don't worry, Miss Nepgear. You look cute no matter the drawing.
Okay, now I'm worried. Ram, you better check with me first before you do this sort of thing. Understand?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Hello, Famitsu. How cute was I in the drawing Ram submitted of me? Be honest.
What drawing?
Ram's drawing that you're going to use in an article.
Not my department, but I thought they already contacted the winner.
Lame! I was so sure mine were the best too!
I figured as much. So, Famitsu, what did you want to talk to us all about?
First, I apologize for any false expectations you may have had. That said, on to the details. Based on my information network, Dengekiko is planning to write an article on all of the CPUs. Her idea's not bad. Make the CPUs take on some quests and write up a positive article about it. But I thought it'd be boring, since it's obvious that the CPUs will be able to clear any quest out there. That's why I thought you four, the CPU candidates, would make for a more dynamic article on the subject. Which is why you're here. I want to ask for an interview with the four of you. Nepgear, Uni, Rom, and Ram.
Oh, yeah! I want to do it! Me and Ram make everything more popular. If we all do it together, it'll be really neat.
Count me in, then. It'll be a good test to see how far we've all come.
I'd be happy to help if you'll have me. I won't be as good as my sister, and none of us are real CPUs.
It's not a competition, no worries. As long as you all do what we'll need you to do, it's all good.
I'm not going to slack off. I intend to do better than everyone. Maybe then Noir will praise me.
I want Neptune to pat me on the head and tell me, "Good job, Neptunior." I'll do it. Let us help, Famitsu.
Thanks, ladies. This will be my best article yet.
We'll work together and show you our very best efforts.
Now loading.
Yes!
Yay! Yay!
Yeah! This is for Louis! Now loading.
This is the quest location.
Alright, let me at him. We want to show off our sisters.
Uni's right, you two. Let's work together and complete this quest.
Yeah! Seeing you four work together would be great! Any words for your fans before we begin?
Yes. Right, Nepgear? As leader of Team CPU candidates, you can do the talking.
What? When did I get elected leader? I thought you would be a better fit, Uni.
Well, yeah, of course I would. I'm just letting you be the leader instead of me. That's all.
Would either of you like to try being leader? Rom? Ram?
Miss Nepgear, you can do it! You'll be a good leader.
I could totally do it if I wanted, but I gotta stick by Rom. So go on and do it for me instead, Nepgear. I don't feel good about this. Instead of having a leader, why don't we all just have fun together?
I said you're the leader, so act like the leader. Fine. I'll cheer you on. Nepgear! Nepgear! Go Nepgear!
Miss Nepgear! Miss Nepgear! Yay! Nepgear! 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 Ah! Yay! Nepgear! Why is everyone chanting my name? I can't resist peer pressure! Nepgear! 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 Wowee! I think I can do this now! Famitsu, please listen to to our legendary opening comment! Yeah, okay. You've settled down, right? Whenever you're ready. Hello, world! Us CPU candidates promise everyone that we'll work together as a well-oiled team to clear any quest to come, and that we will strive to become stronger than the current CPUs! This message was proudly brought to you by Team CPU Candidates leader, Nepgear. Thank you for that truly candidate-esque soapbox speech. Nicely done, Nepgear. Miss Nepgear, you're the coolest. You sound so smart, Nepgear. Rom, we gotta be that smart, too. I was worried at first, but now I believe we can take on anything. So, Famitsu? Anything else? I can't hold this feeling in for much longer. Can we start now? Yeah! Good luck clearing the quest! I'll watch you from... over there! Do your best! I'll be cheering you on! Let's give it our all, team! Ready? And... break! I sure hope we did all right.
Now loading!
Nice to meet you. I'm Louise, CPU candidate from...
The next dimension is ready for you.
Hi there, CPU candidates. Can you show me your basic moves?
Go!
I have my manual handy too.
Take this! Are you okay? Don't lose or anything! Switch, please! Yeah! Take this! And this! Ta-da! Switch, please! Eternal Force Blizzard!
Transformation complete. Ha! Eat this!
We're the bestest twins ever!
Time already?
Switching!
Transformation complete. I'm going all out.
We want it as a lead!
This is my strongest magic.
All clear!
I did it, Ram!
How was it?
Level up! Gonna get stronger!
Why are my clothes all ripped up?
What's your problem, Uni?
Whoa, what's with your clothes? Oh, so embarrassing.
Is it due to the fight?
Let's hide. People could go to jail for staring at us while we're dressed like this.
What the goodness? Calm down, Nepgear. It's time to act like a leader. I know. Everyone, activate HDD! They may be skin suits, but at least we won't be seen in our actual undies.
Got it! Transforming time!
Oh, geez, Nepgear, you're so smart. That was a little embarrassing.
This is a good temporary fix, but what are we gonna do in the game? This is a horrible design concept.
Let's just stay in HDD form where we're safe and covered up. Come on, we have to calm down.
Okay, I disagree with the game's design choice this time around, but it's not like we can quit now.
Don't worry, Rom. I'll protect you.
It's okay if I'm with everyone. I'm still embarrassed, though.
This is what we have to overcome if we want to be real CPUs someday. I think.
Now loading! Thanks for a great showing, CPU candidates!
We should thank you for giving us the opportunity. We aren't used to this, so we must have caused some trouble.
Don't sweat it. It makes your efforts look all the more sincere. My readers eat that sort of stuff up. Plus, it's way more fun this way.
Thanks for doing this for us, Famitsu. I'm looking forward to reading your article.
I had fun too. I can't wait to read it. It better be like 1 gajillion pages long. I'm gonna be reading it to make sure, you know. My job's to write the article, so count on me to do it right. I'll get it out for everyone in game industry to read. Just you watch. See you girls later.
Okay, take care. With all that wrapped up, I have an idea to share with you all as your team leader.
Oh yeah? What, you want to go play?
No, I wanted to have a meeting where we could go over what we could have done better. It's very important.
Lame! A meeting? Why do we gotta think about stuff?
I want to go. Please, Rom. Don't worry, I know I said meeting, but we're
Fine, let's get it over with. I mean, even though I want to go and take it easy now, I have to admit I wasn't at the top of my game today. Nepgear must have seen something that we didn't.
Oh, okay, I guess. Sorry, Nepgear. So, where did we screw up?
How did we disappoint you, leader?
Huh?
Well, no.
You weren't making things harder on me or anything, but...
Miss Neptune, I'm sorry for being such a failure.
Hurry it up! Get this meeting started before the article goes live. Let's talk it out, girls. Yeah!
What should I do? I only said that because I thought it sounded kind of leader-like. I thought I'd call it a meeting, but it'd be a way for us to all go and have fun together after working hard. Been a while, huh, Famitsu?
Yeah, too long, Dengekiko. So the boss called you out too? What could he want from us?
Who could say? Does upper management not want us to sleep or something? But since you were called out too, I figure it has something to do with our articles about the CPUs. We could have left it just for the main CPUs, but no! You had to stop the presses and get the kids involved.
That's a pretty major accusation. The boss said I could make one for the CPU candidates. Didn't you hear?
Thanks for waiting. Fighting already, are we? Now. Try to do that only when I'm not around, you hear me?
Fighting? No, we were just, strengthening our bond. Wow, sir, you look extra boss-like today.
What could his bossness want from us bottom-rung company peons?
It's gotta be something important, with the fate of game industry hanging in the balance, right?
Important? You weigh it against the fate of game industry? No, it isn't important at all. I read both of your articles. You two are getting high praise from your department heads. That's why I came to ask you about a follow-up article. Are you up to the task?
Definitely. That means we're in an official magazine competition, right? I'll never lose to Famitsu.
I don't mind, but a big shot like you wouldn't come just to ask us that. I mean, you're like the boss.
First, wouldn't you both agree that you should see the CPUs in action to write a better article? But with how dangerous it is with the monsters, you are unable to get very close to said action. That's why I had R&D come up with some items meant to protect you. I left them in 2 dungeons, though. Which brings me to my test. Go and retrieve them. If you pass, I'm sure you can write more articles. You're free to team up or each go alone. Whoever returns first gets the front page for your article. Then I'll formally request that follow-up piece, a massive one, covering all 8 of the CPUs. Any questions?
Yes! Do either of these items help spell check an article? Because I could totally use that.
No way! It's probably an item that helps you take screenshots so you get the exact frame you want.
Whatever. I bet it's something that collates what you print so you don't turn in an article all out of order.
Nope! It's gotta be some kind of word processor that lets you use a keyboard and type onto a screen.
All of those items already exist. Just forget it. Go find the items and report back. I'll be waiting.
Okay, jokes aside, roaming around a real dungeon is dangerous for us. How about we team up?
I'm surprised to hear you ask. I figured it'd be just as bad if we stuck together.
Huh? Wait, were you plotting to put me in danger or something?
Nah. But I did think you getting beaten up by monsters would make for a great human interest piece.
Well, the joke's on you because I had the same exact idea. I mean, there's no way I'd ever let myself get bested by you.
We're probably gonna argue like this until we both end up having our tushies handed to us, huh?
True. Well, there are 2 dungeons to visit, and going to one at a time will take forever, plus our day jobs.
Uh-huh. It sounds like fun to take a dungeon on by my lonesome. Sounds good. See you later.
I can't wait to compare our items and figure out which one is better.
Now loading.
Nice.
Yes, that looks fun.
Why, yes!
Now loading. We did a super job on that quest. A lot of things happened, but I'm glad we cleared it without incident. I'd like us to hold a meeting and discuss what to do on our next quest. Good leading, Miss Nepgear.
Meetings are so boring.
Hey, look what I can do! This is my I'm sorry pose! Try it, Nepgear! Huh? Why me? Does it go sort of like this?
Whoa, you look so sorry. Can't let you have a more sorry-looking pose than me, though.
I look that sorry to you? Why don't we all try to master a sorrowful pose like this, then? Once we do that, then we can...
Enough, Nepgear. She's trying to derail your plans. There's no point in practicing stupid poses. We just have to go over what we did and talk about how we can all do a better job the next time.
Sorry, Uni. I ended up playing around instead of leading again, huh? Having poses is great and all, but let's do what Uni suggested.
Jeez, Nepgear. Fine, I'll start. I think we should all try harder to listen to our leader's commands and act accordingly. We're a team, so if we work as one, we'll be able to perform that much better.
Yeah, I told Rom never to go where I can't see her. Me and Rom have the perfect buddy system, don't we?
Uh-huh. Teamwork is important.
So I get that me and Rom are great,
two also.
Maybe we could update each other by shouting. No need for eye contact.
I like Uni's suggestion. Let's use our adorable voices and keep up the great teamwork. With the meeting adjourned, let's go ahead and play.
No! Next up, I was thinking that we need to revisit our overall approach.
Our what? I mean, we do it because it's fun, don't we? That's cool, right?
Yes, well said, Ram. No matter what you do, you need to be able to enjoy it. Having fun is the best. And in order to have some fun now, we should go and play.
Just a minute! Fun is great and all, but you always have to strive to push yourself harder and aim higher.
Hey, Nepgear! What's more important, fun or being a lame workaholic?
Well, if you put it that way, I think fun is the obvious choice.
Well, you'd be wrong! You need the burning desire to improve or else our big sisters will never love us!
Oh, sure, okay, you're right. It's important to want to do better. I'd love for Neptune to rely on me.
I want Blonde to trust me, but I want to have fun too.
So... Oh, I know! We just have to have fun while doing our best!
I guess you can try to do both things at once. It's not ideal to choose one thing over another, after all. Yeah. Well said, team leader.
What?
Miss Nepgear, I'm glad you're our team leader.
Yep, Nepgear's the bigwig of this sweet operation. Leader of leaders! Huh? Just a moment. I've been thinking that maybe one doesn't need to have an elected leader in one's team.
Miss Nepgear? Say it so I understand, dummy!
Oh, sorry. I didn't get the chance to bring this up sooner. We're working together as a team, so I don't think we need to pick one of us to act as a leader.
I guess. I mean, we're all friends. I can't believe I overlooked such a simple truth.
No leader, huh? I guess I don't know what a leader's supposed to do anyway. We're all friends.
Yep, best friends forever. Let's end this meeting and play.
Now that I can understand. Yeah, playing is the best.
I'm confident we'll be able to do just... Thank goodness. The biggest subject I wanted... Now loading. Now loading. Neptune, are you all right? You seem to be asleep standing up.
I ain't no sleeper. You take it back.
I have to agree with Vert. You're nodding off mid-sentence. It isn't just how you talk, but your eyes are...
I can't do it. The eyelids, they're in... Don't kiss my peachy princess. She's in a different near-dead coma. The eyes have it.
She has fallen asleep. I'm amazed she'd try to make a game reference even when she's struggling to remain calm. True. I'm a little jealous that her eyelids are in such a dramatic and star-crossed relationship.
Anyway, shall we continue with our game?
What a disgusting yawn. But that wasn't a yawn!
Honestly, Both of your reaction times have been...
I'm letting my body get the best of me. All right, 3 things are bothering me right now.
Oh, whatever could they be? I will assist you however I can.
This could be good. It might help me stay awake a bit longer. 1. This is a player versus player game without an... It's been an entire day. I don't blame...
What a conundrum. I was under the impression... I cannot say when that will be. But I have just the thing. A Leanbox exclusive with shoehorned in motion controls that track...
I'm down to play a different game. But 2. Why are we competing with one? I think it was Neptune who said she wouldn't let any... And what became...
Ooh, Pudding River Zone 1. Zoom, zoom, yum.
It appears to be Neptune. Sometimes I get the urge to drown her in a literal river of her beloved pudding.
Let me know when you go through with it. I'd be happy to help.
Enough veiled death threats, you two. You're scaring me.
That was only for the article.
I'm relieved to hear it. I can't imagine the hardship it would cause me to see that phony smile of yours.
Seconded! If you keep that up in front of me, you might end up in the same pudding river as Neptune. That's a heavy threat. I could spite you two and put on my act. But lucky for you both, I'm not in the mood. Anyway, 3. Vert, aren't you
Not at all. I am quite satisfied with using my time in order to play games with you 3.
I see. The source of our troubles is down for the count. We're tired from gaming and we have no chance to win. There's nothing. Nighty-night, Vert. Let's have fun. Blondie Blondie B is gonna go get some zoomy zoomy z's. Bye-bye.
How awful of you both to abandon me while you and Blonde, your little persona, Neptune, Noir.
Now loading.
Now loading!
Why, yes.
Yay!
Yes.
Why, yes.
Dengeki deployed! So, here I am. But boy, am I sleepy. How did I get talked into exploring a dungeon anyway? The life of a game industry journalist sure is tough. Besides, if the company I work for made the item I'm looking for, why did they give it to me at work? Unless... Do they expect me to fail and meet my demise while searching for it? Then they'll ask the CPUs to find and rescue me, and use that as the fodder for their next article. It makes sense to me. What a scoop! I should think up the article's layout while I have the time. But if I fail and die, it's not like I'd be able to finish writing it. I could write it all now, and when I fail, I'll just leave a note asking the CPUs to submit it as a last wish. Ah, but that makes it sound more like I was writing a living will than an article. I'm so tired that my brain mustn't be getting enough oxygen. I should focus on the task at hand.
Now loading.
They say small things can pack a punch, and that's what they'll get. The next dimension is free! Yeah! Ha-ha! Yeah! 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 Ha-ha! Here! Snake! Snake! Ah! Yeah! Incredible! Take this! Yeah! Yeah! Take this! Ah! Yeah! Yeah! Here! 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 Yeah! 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 I see you! Ha! Take this! Here! Ha! Ha! Ah! Take this! Take this! You can't hit me! Yeah! 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 Ha-ha! Got there! Take this! Ha-ha! Here! Ha-ha! 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 Take this! Yeah! Yeah! Take this! Here! Burn to ash! Fresh breath! Is that some bad cosplay or what? Hey! Ha-ha! Uh-oh! I can do Joker! Joker! Yeah! Ah! Yeah! Snake! Snake! Ha-ha! What? Got an item! Ha-ha! Yeah! Here! Yeah! Snake! Yeah! Ha-ha! Snake! Ha-ha! Here! Yeah! 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 Here! Take this! Ha-ha! Snake! Here! Joker! Uncompatible! Burn to ash! No challenge at all! Got an item! Ding, ding, ding! Finished in a flash! Am I being coddled? No, this is just how strong I feel refreshed! I did it! I cleared my boss's test. Now I know what he meant by saying I'd be ready for more. It powered me up real nice at my core, too. That settles it. I can stick by the CPUs and get the best scoop. It's time to head back and edit my article. Now loading! Yep. Perfect! Let's log in. Now loading.
I had no idea there was a dungeon here. I guess there's a lot left to learn about game industry. I'm excited to see what sort of challenge is in store for me on my very first dungeon crawl. But getting sent to a dungeon means there's gotta be something worthy of an article here, right? I can't shake the notion that my being sent here as a test is nothing if not fishy. Maybe they're calling me the test, but they want an excuse to come and research this dungeon. Huh, that's right up my alley. My journalist, but wait, if they already put an item in here, then they'd have done the exploring beforehand. What's this really about? A test like they said? Maybe. An exploration expedition? Perhaps. Or maybe a little bit of both. No use interrogating myself over it. I'll figure it out as I go along. Here comes Famitsu!
Now loading.
I'm Famitsu. Honestly, I didn't think I'd make it this far.
The next dimension is ready for you.
Not good. Gonna finish me off? Easy. Sorry, I worked to defeat everything. Gonna finish me off? This'll be one tough interview. I can't stop until I finish my article.
The next dimension is ready for you.
Easy. Too weak. Too weak. Easy. Easy. Too weak. Let's use this. How predictable. My mail order weapon. Already? This will increase sales again. Not good. Not yet. How predictable. How predictable. How predictable. Sorry, I worked to defeat everything. Sorry, I worked to defeat everything. There. This isn't cool at all. Eat this. I can't move. There. How predictable. Eat this. Hey, go. Ouch. Hey. Let's use this. More to come in the next issue. Oh, the target's been eliminated. Already? How predictable. How predictable. Easy. Hey! Got it. Too weak. Too weak. On to my
points, but not the full 40. Level up! That was close! I would have been in a dilly of a pickle if this power-up wasn't in here! What a thrill! It strikes me as odd to see so many monsters in this dungeon, though. Everything feels so... new! If Light Company knew this place was so infested, they must have planned for me to rely on using this item. I can't help but feel disappointed that it isn't some kind of helpful editing tool, though. Now I know to keep my expectations nice and low. I should hurry back and finish editing my article.
Now loading.
Look, Neptune! The articles all about us have been published! Dengekiko's magazine covers you and the other 3 main CPUs. And the one in Famitsu's magazine talks about me and my CPU candidate friends.
Wowzers, that's some kind of thing. Wait, you little kitties had an article written too, Neptunia?
Oh goodness, I thought I told you. Sorry, it must have slipped my mind.
I'm not sweating it or whatever. I'm happy to see someone reporting on my adorable little sister. We should work as a team next time and make a special Planetoon Gals edition.
Wowee! Let's promise to make that happen. I really want to be in an article with you, Neptune.
Of course you do. Anyway, let's read what these folks have to say about you and me.
Aw, my sweet Nepgear. Let us also team up and have a special sister edition article of our own, too.
Uh-huh. I promise we'll have a great sisterly love article. Vert! When did you get here?
Mere moments ago. The article about me and my fellow CPUs aside. I came as soon as possible to read the article about you. Hopefully with you upon my eager lap. The others have similar feelings and will be arriving shortly.
Hey, so I gotta ask, why is it that everyone always comes over to my territory to hang out?
That's a good question. I bet that's because everyone loves to see your cute round face, Neptune.
Aw, you think? Well, embarrass my face and call me a beat. Here I was thinking I was a chick magnet.
A chick magnet? Hardly. But I cannot deny that it surely has something to do with your personality. Visiting Noir in Last Station does make her happy. But I dislike feeling as though we need to please her. Blonde despises us making noise in Loui, so a quiet tea session is good. But this gathering would bother her. As for Neptune, she is the birthing place of all noise. That makes coming here the most convenient choice. Besides, this is where Nepgear lives. That is the main reason for anyone to ever wish to come here.
Oh, sure, that all makes sense. I guess I do burp a lot of... Hey, why did you have to take a jab at me?
Oh, she didn't! I know better than anyone that you can attract everything and everyone from around the world. And when I say that, I mean CPUs, people, monsters, eggplants, robots, junk food, inanimate carbon rods, doohickeys, and doodads. Everything wants to be near you.
What am I, a black hole? It's weird to attract so many things, Neptunia. Anyway, let's get to reading.
Why does nothing you say ever make a lick of sense? I only came here to read the articles with everyone.
Sup, Noir? About time you came. I was about to turn into a giant black hole of adorableness, you know.
You talk too much. Even if you became a black hole, I'd be able to stop you as Blackheart. So there.
Noir, you sound like such a hero. But know that if you try to hurt my black hole of a sister, I'll stop you.
So, you're gonna stand in my way? Fine. I'll take you both down in one fell swoop.
Hey, you both realize I'm not actually a black hole, right?
I will not be able to stand idly by if you threaten my dear Nepgear.
You go against me too, Vert? Then Uni, let's team up and save game industry from them together!
Huh? I'm involved now too? You won't get away with threatening game industry! Prepare yourselves!
Hey, so the black hole wishes to spew some words too.
How adorable to see Uni blush in embarrassment as she joins in. It feels fresh, comforting even.
I'm not embarrassed. I was just taken by surprise. I wasn't prepared to roleplay all of a sudden.
You're still wet behind the ears, Uni. A CPU must always be prepared to go with the flow, no matter the topic.
Oh, thank goodness. Everyone was just role-playing.
Anyway, it's been a while, Neptune. Vert, I'm happy to see you're both doing well. I'm sure our article will be worth a read too, so please see what us CPU candidates have accomplished.
It's a darn tootin' treat to see your face, Uni. This old black hole is glad to have sucked you in.
Oh my! Rest assured I will peruse the CPU candidate's article with unmatched intensity.
Hey, Nepgear, did you read it yet? Maybe we could read it together?
Oh, I'm sorry, Uni. I read it early this morning. I was surprised at how much depth it went into.
We did our best, so... yeah. Do you think we did better than our sisters?
Don't get ahead of yourselves. Your article is well written, but mine details just how amazing
Oh, man. Noir, I'm sure you all did great, but we tried our best.
It is as Uni claims. Reading their article, I can sense their earnest efforts. Let it also be said that I have purchased entire stacks of—
Yikes, girl.
What a traitor! Keeping them from being distributed to the mass?
Oh, you're one to talk. I have the e-receipts to prove that you bought—
How do you have that? There to add to my scrapbook of you—
You really don't need to mix still.
The only reason I bought them was because I wanted to. Gee, I'm so sorry. We made it in time, Ram. I can't wait. Hey, Ram, look it. Miss Noir and Miss Uni. Looking at Miss Uni makes... stop making Ram cry.
I'm not crying, though. I just got sick.
Come on, let's hurry up and read it. It's getting cramped in here.
Now loading. What's all the commotion?
Methinks Noir and Uni had some kind of lovey-dovey mush.
Indeed. Those two lovingly gazed at one another with red—
Stop making crap like that up. It's all in your head. None of that happened, so just drop it.
A shame. It sounded interesting. Maybe I should have arrived. With the four of us gathered, let us read the article.
Agreed. Did you read it like one good... How? The magazine...
Okay.
Famitsu, thank you so much for the great article about us. My pleasure. I should thank you for it. My sister told me that you have plans for... Yep, that's right. Awesome. Count me in.
If you want to see how great I am...
We're ready to kick butt. Your answers are sparkle, shiny, shiny. I meant bright as in cheerful.
Don't screw around, you two. Going on quests isn't the same.
And you, Nepgear?
did say you wanted to chill with your awesome big... I'm thinking about it.
Who's going to be team leader now that... Will I still have to be the leader? Why not? Oh, goodness. I was getting all sweaty worrying about what would happen if I had... But now I've cooled back down.
Good. We're all set. Excellent. Now then, about the next article. Like we said, we have lots of space, so we're going... In other words, will the report... are you sure? Yep. We can't write a piece just on you, Noir.
What? I wasn't asking that. I'm just concerned about...
I see. We got special items from our boss, so now...
What's amazing is that we can even power up. We even get to equip cool stuff after we... Anyway, don't worry about... Sounds to me like someone hacked our game data and made some mod items, but cool beans. Can I have one?
I could ask, but seems like proprietary hardware.
As long as you can keep yourself safe, I'm fine with it.
Glad to hear it. Let's work hard to get...
Agreed. I hope we get to know one another better. And even though Dengekiko and I are on the same team...
Plagiarize the words from my own mouth.
With you two joining, you may as well be our rivals. Let's show all of Game Industry...
A mystery quest? Meet the Irregulars!
Waiting is so boring. I think I'll...
What's going on?
Uh-huh.
What just happened?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Yep.
My feats are inspiring, huh?
Now loading.
The boss! Take this! Your best!
Yeah! Slash! This! Take this! This! Volcano dive!
Instead of giving you advice, just switch with me!
This! No! Slash! No!
Hey! Yeah! Just give up! Panzer and trumpet! Not bad!
Right.
I'll clear it next time.
Yep.
Yes.
Yay! Yeah, it's a game, but I'm still serious.
Now loading.
Surprise! Dengekiko is your new character. I look forward to this.
The next dimension is ready for you.
Thanks,
We'll beat anyone who wants to fight us. Hi-ya! Ha! Eternal Force Blizzard! Take this and this! Yay! Hi-ya! Ha! Ha! Yay! Hi-ya!
journalist!
Switching!
This is awesome! Slam! Game Industry Journalist Bizarre Adventure! Who's next? Is that some bad cosplay or what? Got an item!
Thanks for saving me!
I'll write a
Journal
fair
Board
article and be a
Blizzard!
good game industry journalist!
Ha! Wow, so cute!
All clear.
I did it! I'm super, huh? I did my best.
Why, yes! Yes!
Perfect!
Okay, let's go. Now loading.
The next dimension is ready for you.
There! There! Ha! Flash! Flash! There! Take this! Flash! Ha! Take this! Ha! Yeah! Go! Flash!
All right, fair article and be a good game industry journalist!
Yeah! Gotcha! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Take this! Yeah! Easy! There! Here!
We'll be the underdogs if you have to rely on me, so don't lose!
Easy! Take this! Here I come! Are you ready? Volcano dive! Flash!
secret to your success? I'm gonna report on it!
Eat this!
What's the secret to your success?
That's it?
I'm gonna report on it!
I'm sorry. Take care of the rest.
Ha! This is awesome! Wham! Got an item! Normal but rare! Then! Is that some bad cosplay or what? Yeah! Sha! Here! Yeah! Yeah!
You can do this! Give it your best!
Here! Ha-ha! Yeah! Ha-ha! Take this! Snake! Yeah! Yeah! Take this! Sha!
Pretty confident in yourself to face me, aren't you?
Gotcha! I thought I was dead!
Access! Behold the might of the CPU! Eat this!
Yeah, more of that! Great photo op!
That's it? Switch!
Yeah! Snake! Here! Here! Snake! Snake!
Not bad, but nowhere near as amazing as me.
Here! Here! I see you! What? Ha-ha! Here! Yeah! Ha-ha! Yeah! Yeah! Here! Here! Yeah! Here! Here! Take this! Here! Here!
Last station would be a better place with you around.
No challenge at all!
Go! Yeah! Ha! Ha! The surroundings are intact. That's good. It's not like I'm happy or... okay, fine. I'm happy. I'm getting
Level up.
stronger.
I love going on quests with all my friends. Uh-huh. It's a lot of fun. I want to do lots. Everyone seems more into this than last time even. Maybe because we got everyone on the same page?
We were nervous the first time, but with our big sisters around, I think we feel a lot more safe.
That doesn't mean we'll treat this like a panty-flashing picnic. We have to keep from being a burden to them. Joining up means us CPU candidates have to try even harder, or we'll get overshadowed by our big sisters.
Oh, boy, I get it. You're saying if we don't try, they'll get more screen time. But I mean, if people want to see cute girls on their screens, then we have the edge. So, whatever.
That doesn't sound like something you should say, but I guess it's true.
Relax! Anything and everything you CPU candidates do will be noted down in my winning article. Your achievements in battle aside, I'll be sure to get a lot of nice eye candy shots of you, Uni.
You better not put anything gross like that in the article.
Goodness! Even those kinds of things will be in the article? I was okay not knowing, but now that I do...
That's so embarrassing. I better not get hit a bunch, or my clothes might rip.
Meh, you're all such whiny babies. None of us can be eye candy because we don't look like Vert anyway.
Miss Bird is very special. Maybe I'll just try to be like Blonde instead.
Oh, geez. Can you imagine
Imagine if Blonde was featured for her boobies. They'd have to feature us then, too.
Are you too sure you should say that sort of thing about your sister? I sense death looming nearby.
Calm down, everyone. We have some censorship concerns to deal with, so no extreme shots can be used. But if we were allowed to use those, man, we'd be rolling in dough.
Oh, okay. I was so worried, especially with some of the outfits I've had to wear in the past.
Just rest assured that if something like that gets added in by accident, all of game industry would love it!
That's not the best reassurance. Please try not to make that mistake.
Enough talking, Famitsu. Look at these girls quivering with worry. How can they fight like this?
zinc sales. Gold mine of a loophole.
Stop thinking about it. We have to restrain ourselves.
If I knew this was going to happen, I would have spent more time with Vert to learn her special secrets.
Now loading!
What the goodness?
Now loading.
That article about you was quite splendiferous, Neptunia. My sister a leader. You're cooler than me now.
Oh no, please don't say that. I can't properly explain how nervous and embarrassed it made me.
Yeah, well, gotta hand it to ya. Since you're my popular little sis, get ready for me to brag about you.
You're praising me way too much. It'd make me a lot happier to see you get more coverage, not me.
We're gonna be featured as a duo next time, so it's sillier than parachute pants to think I won't.
I see. So the harder... Nice, not tubular.
Now loading.
Something fun got added. Yeah!
Yeah!
Right.
I'll show you what I'm made of.
Now loading.
The next dimension is ready for you.
Fire! There! The boss!
Do your
Locked
best.
on! Evade! Gotcha! Gotcha! Yo! Too slow!
No
Fire!
matter your advantage,
Gotcha!
don't drop your guard.
Too slow! Too slow! Too slow! Fire! I see you! Brain cannon!
No matter your advantage, don't drop your
Locked
guard.
on! Fire! There! Locked on! Out there!
Instead of
I need
giving
to
you
keep
advice,
training. Just your garlic turn! Ha! Yeah!
Not bad.
Yeah! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Just give up! Ta! Your garlic turn! Easy! Hey!
Not bad.
Your garlic turn!
I'll show you my trump card.
Get out of here! Ha!
Yes, it's annoying, but we should retreat.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah!
Okay.
Yeah!
Yeah, it's a game, but I'm still serious.
Now loading.
The next dimension is ready for you.
You can't hit me! You can't hit me! Take this! Awesome! Take this! Looks mean! Take this! Take this! Shove! Shocker! I see!
saving me! We'll be the underdogs if you have to rely on me, so don't lose! Got it! Ha! Here! Here! Yeah! Shocker! Ha-ha! Take this! The truth of the world beat me! I'm not gonna lose! Game industry journalists can fight too! Oops! Did I just jinx myself?
The next dimension.
Thanks for saving me!
Yeah! Take this and this! Take this and this!
Wow! Looks tough! I'll write an article about it! Eternal Force Blizzard!
Hi-ya! Take this and this!
Ha! My partner is wicked!
And this! Take this and
Eternal Force Blizzard! Ha! Ta!
take this and this! Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
Ha! Here I go!
Take this and this!
I'm getting pictures of you for a
Blizzard!
sexy pinup calendar!
Hi-ya! Take this and this! Take this and this! Hi-ya! Ha! Hi-ya! Hi-ya! Yikes! Yeah! Too bad! Too bad! Hi-ya! Take this and this! Ha! Hi-ya! Take this and this! Take this!
Bye-bye! Here! Ah! Ha-ha! Yeah! Whoosh! Say! I see you! Say! Take this! Yeah! Take this! Here! You can't hit me! Say! What? Say! Sha! Take this! Ha-ha! What? Yeah! I see you! Ha-ha! Yeah! Here! Here! Take this! Ha! Take this! Yeah! Say! Here! Yeah! Whoosh! Ha-ha! Here! What? Take this! Ha-ha! Yeah! Ha-ha! You can't hit me! Whoosh! Huh? Take this! I see you! Here! Here! We can still win! The world up, dummy! Not bad, dummy! Eternal Force Blizzard!
Take this and this! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Hi-ya! Say! Ha! Hi-ya! Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
Here I go!
Ha! Say!
Here I go!
Say! Ha! Say! Say! Yeah! Take this and this! Say! Yeah! Say! Say! Hi-ya!
Yep!
Here I go! Take this and this!
Ha!
Take this and this! Hi-ya! Hi-ya! Yeah! Ha! Say! Say!
We'll be the underdogs if you have to rely on me, so don't
already?
lose! Here! Here! Sha! Here! Here! Ah! Here! Say! Say! Can't help it! I'll beat them all up! Burn to ash!
Hurry now!
Den, den, den! Town down! Is that some bad cosplay or what? Got an